The Jackson and Kova families introduced Just for Copper Pro, new for the professional plumber and plumbing manufacturer. Just for Copper has received special recognition from the plumbing and hardware industries, as well as the trade and mass media. Among the awards, Most Innovative New Product of 2004, Most Sellable New Retail Product of 2004, and selected as one of the top 20 new products of 2004. Just for Copper Pro has been featured numerous times on the Home and Garden television network, on the nationally syndicated On the House with the Carey Brothers radio show, and in professional, trade, and consumer magazines, and in over 2,500 daily newspapers. Just for Copper Pro has all the characteristics of Just for Copper, plus 2 new features requested by professional plumbers and inspectors. One added feature is a special color so that a completed bond can easily be identified. Secondly, the working time is doubled from 5 seconds to 10 seconds, providing greater time for fitting alignment. Just for Copper Pro works with all standard ANSI rigid pipe and connectors. No expensive special fittings or tools required. Just for Copper Pro works on all copper and copper alloy rigid pipe and copper and brass fittings, including brass valves. Just for Copper Pro takes only 3 simple steps. Step 1. Sand the copper pipe and connector with the 60 grit sandpaper provided. The 60 grit paper cuts a deeper groove and provides up to 50% more bonding area. Step 2. Shake the bottle and apply Just for Copper Pro to the pipe and the connector. Please note the zigzag pattern that is used to apply Just for Copper Pro to the pipe. With Just for Copper Pro, you never have to mix anything. Just shake, squeeze, and apply. Step 3. Insert the pipe into the connector and rotate 360 degrees, stopping at the pre-marked alignment point. The bond is complete, and it will hold 200 psi in just 7 minutes. Plus, Just for Copper Pro bonds when the pipe is moist. Just for Copper Pro is not a glue. It is never sticky, and it will not irritate your skin. It is non-flammable and non-toxic. Just for Copper Pro is certified by the NSF to ANSI 61 for use on all potable water plumbing and fixtures. You never have to worry about children or pets being harmed should they ingest Just for Copper Pro. Just for Copper Pro has been tested to simulate a minimum 50-year life as required by the plumbing industry. These tests include everything related to bonding strength and application, including burial in cement and soil. Just for Copper Pro is so safe to use that the Government of Colombia has written a national technical standard, NTC 5071, specifying the use of Just for Copper Pro as a cold chemical weld for copper rigid pipes and fittings for all natural gas and liquefied petroleum gas installations. Here are highlights from a few of the tests conducted on Just for Copper Pro. Just for Copper Pro is rated at 500 psi. It has been tested to 2000 psi. This test shows Just for Copper Pro being tested to 500 psi, which is more than double the test pressure for private and public housing. And you can see that the bonds do not leak. The hammering pipe test simulates the hammering that takes place each time the water is turned on or off. The test is run for 24 hours. Even though the test device is bent, it does not leak. ASTM D4541 is the test used to determine the pressure required to detach the joint. Before testing, the joint is bonded and allowed to cure for 24 hours. The test device applies perpendicular force until the joint is pulled apart. It takes over 1300 psi to pull apart a Just for Copper Pro bond. Just for Copper Pro test fixtures are immersed in CaOH2 with a pH of 12 plus bacteria for 50 days to verify resistance to aerobic bacteria. Just for Copper Pro is tested for exposure to concrete and other building materials by immersing the test samples in a CaSO4 solution plus 2H2O with a pH of 6. This test demonstrates that Just for Copper Pro will not leak when encased in building materials like concrete. To prove that Just for Copper Pro will not leak when exposed to coking, alkaline, the test jig is immersed in a CaOH2 alkaline solution plus 30 grams per liter of MaCl alkaline solution with a pH of 12 at varying environmental activity for 50 days. Just for Copper Pro will operate within a temperature range of -40 degrees to 118 degrees centigrade. Just for Copper Pro is ideal for household hot and cold potable water, commercial hot water baseboard heaters, and all applications that do not exceed a normal operating temperature of 118 degrees centigrade. After testing to 118 degrees centigrade, Just for Copper Pro still holds 500 psi pressure. Just for Copper Pro is the perfect solution to all plumbing applications, from new installations to making repairs. Just for Copper Pro is especially beneficial in making repairs in hard-to-reach areas and where fire hazard is greatest. Jayco has a complete family of Just for Copper products: Just for Copper Pro, Just for Copper Retail Group, Just for Copper and Brass Thread Sealant, and Just for Copper Epoxy Putty with amine hardeners.